Alright, folks, welcome back to Nioh. I'm the mysterious JG. I'm Father Ted Crilly. No, so we're back. We're dressed up in our Elizabeth Regina cosplay outfit here. We're ready to escape from the Tower of London. A shower of bastards. So, we've got multiple paths at this point for kind of the first time. We could just go upstairs and kind of ignore these guys. Luckily, the guards seem to be really not that interested in helping each other out. And I have a bit of a problem aiming the power strike. Damn it. Really hoping not to take any hits from that guy. But let's move his corpse around a little bit. Now, if I go in there and touch that shrine, I will reset the enemy. So let's try not to do that. I got a Runka. So let's change melee weapon. I guess I got to equip it first. So, let's see what a Runka is. Oh, it's a pike. I'm not really that interested in trying to figure out how those work right now. I'm having a hard enough time aiming with the sword, which I would think would be easier to connect with than a pokey weapon. Let's see if this guy's going to notice me here. He is not that observant. But I got a stone and some medicine. And I cleared out this room. Big old treasure chest has got medicine and a battle axe. So this is... We were roughly as far as I got last night. I think I got to the boss of this stage once and didn't even harm him at all. But I was trying to fight with a battle axe, so let me stick with that for whatever reason. And maybe I'll try that Runka out as a secondary weapon. Although, by and large, I'm only using the primary weapon. I'm not switching much. Defense multiplier 9. Well, thank you, game, for alerting me to the fact that I had more powerful trousers. This is a swingy type weapon, so it should be easier for me to connect with. I'm just like swinging wide and missing enemies, and you can see you have at the top of the screen there we have our little health gauge, but right beneath that is a green gauge that shows your ki or your stamina or whatever it's meant to be, but it goes down as you attack, and you have to rest to get it back, and that just means a lot of missed slices are just a bad thing that you shouldn't do. So we have a chest in the corner here to explore. Oh, by the way, I'm Serious JG, and this is Nioh, by the way, if I hadn't mentioned that.
There's only a limited amount of amrita we can extract from this country, Kelly.
Spelled Kelly wrong.
Indeed. The pirates have served their purpose.
The death of the leader of Japan will spark a war.
Peek in there and see who that is.
Wonderful opportunity to acquire more amrita.
Once tomorrow's execution takes place, we will get our hands on a compass that will lead us to that amrita.
Cool.
With enough amrita, we could subdue Spain. Perhaps even the world.
We'll end up a bunch of cinders flying around in Spain.
Reign supreme
In space.
But our beloved queen thinks of amrita as nothing but gold with gemstones.
We must find them before our nation's rivals do.
Okay.
Edward Kelly, you will go to Japan. It seems it would be to our advantage to keep the wars alive. We cannot gain amrita if blood does not flow.
Alright, so some British guys when it's not Elizabeth, because that would potentially be controversial, but some other British people are conspiring to keep war going in Japan. There we are. Because the first time I was playing this, I was watching through the door the whole time, and he's going to stand around there forever. He is a weird-looking dude. I bet you he's going to be an enemy later. But yeah, this guy like found me while I was just kind of hanging out, listening to this guy's talk in a room that we can't get to. So we can get to this treasure chest, or we can get gloves. So now we've got everything. We've got something for everything except for our head. Our defense is higher than it's ever been. And yet, I'm thinking we're probably not. This is probably not gear we'll be using at the end of the game. Alright, so we can go back down a level now. And there's a guard. Is he alone in there? Don't want to sneak in and find out there's a whole bunch of them. There we are. Yeah, the axe is a heavy hitter, and its swing arc means that with my lack of skill and desire to button smash, I can still generally connect. Here is the door that we were on the other side of before. So if I can fight the temptation to save the game right this second, we have kind of cleared this floor a bit. I think where we need to go next is down. We got another coat, possibly more powerful coat. Now they're all just doing damage reduction key, firearm damage. It says key +3, so we'll go with that. Oh, there actually is something I want to do in the settings. I want to go to audio and oh, it did retain my settings from the other night. I just had the voice volume up as loud as possible. Our hero does seem to mumble on those rare occasions when he says anything at all. So where did you go, friend? Some more boots. And some more guards who didn't notice me murdering that guy with an axe. But now they do. Great. Okay, thought I was going to get off the first attack. It was not to be. Is this guy not attacking, or is he... Oh, he's a ranged weapon guy. Oh, he's going to switch back and forth. Alright, that was almost a disaster. I think even though it will reset the enemies, I probably need to go... go back up and hit that... Pray at that shrine. Hit that shrine. Pray at that shrine. Because I don't remember where the next save spot is, but I feel like unless I'm willing to use a bunch of medicine, and even if I am, sometimes you just get killed in combat before you have a chance to do much of anything. I feel like I am not going to make it to the next save point without a little healing. And this will give me a place to continue from. So you will be back. Let's see if we can avoid being detected. Nope. Shoot. So I took a big old hit from that guy. And what that means to me is go back and pray again. Keep praying until I can get past that guy without taking a hit. Because I went ahead and decided to try to just not fight him. But that's not the Nioh way. That's not the Chicago way. Well, there's a guy I almost got detected by. There we are. Not a guy who defends that much. Now, if I were to go down a level, I think we might be getting somewhere. Okay, good. So we're outside of the tower, but we're not really outside. Like, we're not outside of the walls. Getting them from behind is definitely a good idea. You get a lot of extra damage to that first hit. Well, I want to get whatever they're guarding. Throw a stone. I didn't mean to throw a stone right that moment. I guess I messed it up. Oh, well, shoot. They're coming after me now anyway. I was going to try to, like, distract them or something. Good thing you just flat out missed, because I was on an inventory screen and not in combat readiness. Let's see, what were you guys guarding? You were guarding and nothing at all. It was not... Well, okay, never mind. There's a chest over here. It has another battle axe. I still haven't found a hat. Last night I was actually going around with a sweet guard top hat. It's pretty badass. So I'm working on my familiarity with this, so I probably don't want to switch to another battle axe unless it's, like, markedly better. And it's actually a bit worse, so I won't switch to it. Let's figure out how to get out of here, shall we? How much time have I got in this video? About halfway point. That's right. I'm not sure why I'm saying that, but it's right. I'm assuming that enemies will get more observant later. These beefeaters must all be drunk on gin. So I got medicine. I need to remember that in case I have to flee and try to use it at any point. Don't really know about that. Those guys are armored. They're more powerful, I would imagine, than the guys I've been fighting. Here's a box we can open with our runka. Are you just going to stand there? I assume that you're going to come over here and patrol this way at some point. Well, if you're not, I'll come and kill you. And try to see where this guy's... Aye, I'm that guy who's been standing here. The same guy. I'm him. No reason to panic. Okay, that was a complete flub. There we go. And I got a stone out of it. Perfect. Is this a way for me to come up from behind those enemies I saw before? Oh, there's a shrine in here. Perfect. So I have a new continuation point. I'll respawn a few enemies, but mostly in areas that I've already gotten by, so that's fine. Open this up, and I think those two knights will be there. Is there a point in fighting them? Probably not, but since I just saved... Yeah, I almost got one of them. And it's possible that in a one-on-one situation I could have done a little better against the other, but I saw treasure in the room, so now I do kind of feel like I want to take them out. Oh, shit. Got off to a pretty rotten start there. Yeah, his jumping, sliding attack was pretty much going to kick my ass. Oh, he broke my guard. Yeah, I don't really know about fighting these guys. And I don't think stones are used to, like, distract enemies either. I think you just throw them at them. Okay. Probably not going to be able to just steal the treasure without being spotted. But as you can see, fighting these guys, you can fight them or you can avoid them and take the longer route and fight against these guys instead. But there's no way to get back without alerting this guy because he just stares in this direction at all times. But is it possible that I could get that treasure by just creeping around the edges of this zone and not getting... I mean, will they notice me? Because at this point, there's no great... Unless I think they're going to drop an item on death that's useful, I'm not getting experience for killing these guys. So discretion might be the better part of valor here. I got medicine and a battle axe, which is probably not as good as the one I'm already using. So let's avoid fighting the knights when we can. Because they're bigger and they're meaner and we're not getting a whole lot out of killing them. Now, the path of wisdom would also to have been avoiding fighting this guy, but I think I can take him out without much trouble. And he might drop something useful, like pets. Do I have a better coat than the one I'm using? They're all pretty much the same. Better gloves. I do have better gloves. Do I have better pants? I have better pants. Do I have better boots? Not really. And I still don't have a freaking hat. Nobody's dropped a hat. I didn't mean to do that. Let's try to get behind this fella. Okay, nowhere to go there. What's going on over here? It's a dead
I might be able to escape from the top of that tower. How can I get up there?
So here's a guy who tried to get up to the top of the tower. Can't get out that way. All we're trying to do is escape. Not really interested in killing anyone that we don't have to. Although, if they look like they're weak enough that we can kill them, I haven't been shy about trying to kill them. He thinks he can get out from this tower, so we gotta find a way in there. And it doesn't look like we're going to be able to avoid fighting a knight if we go this way. Which is something I had been trying to avoid because it has not been going our way. Come back in here. There are other paths that we could go. Is this how we came in? No. It's not going anywhere useful, though, that I can see. We got stairs up and down. Well, we're trying to get up the tower, so let's go down first in case that leads to awesome loots. Oh, great. Looks like a torture chamber. We've got plenty of things we can interact with.
Using monsters like that to fight wars. Guess they got no more use for us.
That's right. That's his big line I remember from Warriors All Stars. That's right.
His body just split in two. Oh God! You wanted to kill me from the start.
That's right. Doesn't sound right. It sounds pretty morally wrong.
Striking when the opponent is down and helpless. That's what they're trying to do to all of us who fought for Queen and country.
It's really forced that technique explanation into a so attacks, dash, lock on, guarding and evasion, changing weapons, status menu, using items, final blow. There is no place for mercy on the battlefield. Gotcha. So yeah, and I'm glad to read that because earlier I had been letting guys get up while I regained my stamina. Even though we've avoided all combat since the last time I saved. Well, no, we've killed one or two guys. Seems like it would be a good idea to save again before we start heading up these stairs. So there's really... We've never killed these two knights that are guarding this direct path to the save point. And if we were to go back outside, there was a room with a knight and a regular guard that we didn't explore. So if this is the way out of the level, then we will have missed whatever those guys were guarding. But I'm not sure it is. Seems like there's a good chance that it is, though. Ouch. I was pressing the blocking button. I guess that was not going to work. Huh. Well, I suppose it's a good thing that we saved when we saved, huh? My instincts were right. Alright, well there's one fairly weak guard out here, and then we can see if we can explore over there. I can't tell which of these is going to be the way to actually end the level, though. I kind of want to explore the full level. The game has the ability to go back and replay plot missions for extra loots, which I'm sure I'll be doing a lot of off screen, but I don't think that begins yet. Item, stone. Let's set as a shortcut. Well, we got him to come out and chase us. So far, so good with this fight. Got a nasty hit we took at the end. Oh, but we're actually getting armor. And medicine. Throwing a couple of rocks at that guy turned out to be a good use of stuff. So that's got a much better defense. Detroit. Only we had sweet armor, legs, and stuff. And any kind of hat at all. Familiarities continue to go up on our super sweet battle axe. Which is still the best battle axe that we have. So that was a trip worth making. And throwing the rocks to avoid fighting him at the same time as this guard who was patrolling around the zone was apparently a good idea too. I'm wondering if that's the way out though. Let's see if this guy will come out far enough for us to take him out without gaining the attention of his ranged friend. Because the guards in this game don't really do a very good job of working together if you can manipulate them a bit. I guess this is as far as we must have seen him at the very farthest point in this pattern before. But, and this makes sense, we're not going to get more knight gear unless I kill knights. Ow, damn it. Guess that makes sense. Getting shot in the face would be a bad thing. I did find a breastplate in a treasure chest as soon as I got done saying I need to fight more knights if I want to get their gear. I got more trousers, but I'm already wearing the best trousers in the world, and I got a not as good breastplate. Ooh. Is there anybody else over there? There's two of them. Oh, man. I really want to find out what's in that. Okay, hold on. Let's try to be smart about this. First of all, how much time I got left in this video? It's time for this video to be over. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to throw a stone and try to get that. I'm going to take some medicine. I'm going to throw a stone and try to get one of them to come out here and get me. And try to take him out. And hopefully not get the attention of the other one. Don't know if this is going to work, folks. But we'll find out next time. I'm Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching. And I hope you'll join me next time for more of Nioh. Bye-bye.